So I've had the Earthrise mold now for a while, and it's kind of just been there for me, but Hasbro is now redoing figures, and they came charging out the gates with Thundercracker, this guy, because kids apparently love Blue Jets, to quote one of the designers. Just starting off, dang, this guy looks amazing. Looks as if he was ripped straight out of the cartoon. Visually, I have absolutely no issues with this robot mode. It is a fantastic looking robot mode, and the color scheme they chose just works for this guy. Now, on to the bad parts. You have to do a little bit of assembly for the wings, but it's not hard. Basically, you just want the tips to point up. Now, the parts forming bits. You can either have them on the legs or on the wings, so you have the option, but again, it's optional parts forming. But all in all, the robot mode is just amazing, and again, I have no problems with it. No, I know the parts forming bit will bug some people, but anyways, on to the articulation, because it's pretty good compared to the Earthrise one. Alrighty, so the articulation of this guy is pretty good. Compared to this old thing, this thing's running laps around it, just because it's a lot better. So, anyways, the head can look up, down, slight side to side, and then it can go all the way around. Indeed, I tested it, but these bits get in the way, so that's a bit unfortunate. Arms can go out, they can go all the way back to here, but the wings get in the way. I kind of wish they would bend, but even on this one, the wings bend, and they still don't really improve the articulation that much, so meh. These do turn. The no ray is attached to this bit, so it turns with it, so that's nice. To get 90 degrees at the elbow, and then you actually get a wrist joint, which I really like. Then you get a waist swivel, which I'm really happy that the Studio Series one has one, because this is the Coronation Starscream. I have lost half of the bits for the actual Coronation mode, but he doesn't have a waist swivel, so this is nice. Then this can indeed turn 90 degrees at the knee, and then ankle tilt, and then the toe can indeed move, but that's more for transformation. And then, as you can see, you have optional parts forming. It doesn't look that bad on the leg, but basically what the instructions want you to do is take it off, put it back here, and yeah, don't untap that, but yeah, you do have a nice, cleaner look to it, but I don't really mind it that much, honestly, so, I mean, it's fine with me. Yeah, I quite like this robot mode. It's on top 3 of my best Seekers, in my opinion. Now for the transformation, because it's pretty good at some points, but at other points, Alrighty, so transformation. You are going to want these bits down here, because they are the tail fins of the jet, evidently or not. You don't want them under the actual wings of the jet. So anyways, first things first, you're going to want to straighten these out, fold up the toe. They will click into place. And then, these can come off. You're going to want to fold them farther than here. You don't want to leave them here because the wings won't tab in, and you'll see why once we get to that bit. But then you're going to want to just tab these bits together. There you have, the back of the jet so far. Now, these bits, you're going to want to open this, fold in the wrists, and then that will click back on into place. Then, mimic, open, fold, click, come on, click, there we go, click, click, I like that sound. Then you're going to want to lift this entire assembly up, fold in the side skirt bit, now fold this bit out, fold this up, connect it, and then fold it up, just like so. Now the arms you're going to want to fold in, fold in this arm, and now these bits will go over here, and then this bit will go into the 5mm ports, just like that, and it'll look a whole lot like this. Now you're going to want to peg this in, and this will peg into here, but my cockpit has the biggest problem pegging in, so that's a pain, honestly. Now these actually peg in the legs, which I'm really happy about. You're going to want to scooch this on back, just like so, and then this will be able to reach that, but you gotta peg it in. And then, now, this bit I don't like, because you gotta fold this down, but, this is farther, so you gotta, push it in and, maneuver this. It's not my favorite bit of the transformation. And then you fold down this bit, peg it in, and then you have to maneuver it all over again, peg it down, hold these down, get the no raise, put them here. You can put them in the closer peg, but then they're like kind of pushing out, and it just doesn't look right to me. And there you have your jet mode. It's really nice looking jet mode. I love the way the jet mode looks. This bit, yeah, okay, there we go. And then, again, it's having issues, but they actually included landing gear here. Okay, landing gear, yeah, so it doesn't scuff up the chest. My refreshed chest is scuffed up. They gave him landing gear. I'm so happy he has landing gear now that he won't scratch up his jet. That's one thing I'm really happy about. Also, the cockpit can open, but my nails are just cut, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it off for me. But all in all, this jet mode is just really, really nice. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. But the thing everyone's going to want me to talk about is the price for this guy. He is $43 US. Voyagers got raised by a lot of money. So, yeah, that is unfortunate. Would I still recommend him? Yes. Would I recommend him for the new price? Absolutely, this guy's worth it. Now, for some of the other new Voyagers, I don't know for sure because I don't have all of them, but for this guy, I would definitely recommend him. But this has been my luck at the brand new Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye.